Hey guys, how you doing? How have ya been? Leducium here playing Tavern Brawl, playing Hearthstone, playing Tavern Brawl in Hearthstone, and this week we're playing the Great Summoner competition. Whenever we cast a spell, we get a minion of the same cost as our spell. You know what I haven't seen too many of, or any at all so far, are rogues. So let's give this a shot. Rogue is probably the class that I've played with. Not probably. It is statistically the class that I've played with the least. So it's my least strongest class. It's the one that I know the least about. But I'm still going to give it a shot. See what happens. Built a deck. Put in most of the rogue spells. Put in a few creatures. A few legendaries. And yeah. And let's see what's going on. We're playing against the mage. There's only 3 classes that anybody's really playing right now. Mage, druid, and priest mostly. So we've got sap. It's good. Shiv is good. And I'm going to throw the Azure Drake back. Although I'm tempted to keep it. But we get Blade Fury. Which if we can get poison could be really useful. So let's see what we can make happen. I don't know if I should save the sap or not. Shiv could be very useful early on, of course. Vitor Caesar is our opponent. Fighter Caesar? Well, Caesar. Vanish would be fun. Maybe even make my opponent overdraw. Return all minions to their owner's hand. Mana Worm. I could just sap the Mana Worm right away. Kind of tempting. Get a 2-cost minion. Or I could Shiv, get a 2-cost minion, and see if I get any good cards. No. Yeah, screw it. Not a good card. Was not what I was hoping for. Alright. Fan of Knives here. For the card draw. And another Fan of Knives. Could be interesting. I probably should have hit that actually. Because then I could have used my weapon on the next turn, or I could have used Shiv. My bad. Oh well. We'll have Fan of Knives for another turn. Knock down all the coconuts. So my opponent plays a secret, counterspell, or some crap. Or some other crap. Those are the options. So I could Fan of Knives here again. That'll kill that. Make that easier to kill. Gives me another card. I'm okay with that. Duplicates that, which is okay. Almost would have been better to duplicate that, of course, but what can you do? I don't want to assassinate it. I could. Oh, interesting. Good. That actually worked out quite well for me. I could Shiv this for 2 and then run this into it, buffing that up. Yeah. Oh, and good. And I have the Drake. That'll buff that up. Or one of these up. Kill that with ourself, and then just hit that in the face. Now I have a 3-5. I have both sprints, which is so good. It'll get me cards, and it'll get me creatures on the board. Dang. Alright, that's fine. We can run this into ourselves into that. We can run that into that. Because because it's going to die anyways. And then we'll play Azure Drake. We got Tinker's Sharp Sword Oil, which can buff up a minion and give me +3 attack on my weapon. And that's good, because I could do that next turn. I don't want to play Sprint, because I'm going to have too many cards. Okay, it's a little bit annoying. I'm glad he didn't actually summon that ooze, though. Do I want to assassinate? I kind of do. Just to get a creature out. Or I could vanish. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, close. The bad thing is I did give him an acidic swamp ooze. So I have to watch out for that, because now he can destroy my weapon. But I do have these guys. Alright, he's going to destroy my weapon next turn. I've got 2 of these. That's just a weird kind of coincidence. I wonder why. Oh, what did I do for 6? Oh, I used Vanish, and that was a 6 mana. That was just weird luck. Trade Prince Gallowix. So I do have to watch out, because some mages are running Pyroblast, so 10 life could be problematic for me. Don't do it. I do get a copy of the spell. That's right. Good. Except now I can't have any more spells. My opponent gets coins. Alright, this isn't looking good for me. Oh, come on. Now, what I can do... I'm dead. What I can do, could have done, is Deadly Poison, Tinker's Sharp Sword Oil, Blade Fury to clear the board. But that didn't work out well for me. Maybe I should have used the Assassinates even on the 2/4s just to get a 5 mana, 5 cost creature out there. I gotta remember that the cards are also creatures, and it's worth sometimes just having board presence. So that's something to consider. But that was interesting. I could see a lot of fun with this deck. Like just some weird, freaky situations going on. And of course, we're playing a mage. T-Doghead. Alright. So we've got Shiv, Deadly Poison, Blade Fury. I'm going to actually keep the Azure Drake, because I think it's a very good card and worthwhile, even though it's a turn 5, but we will have the coins, so I'm okay with it. And we'll see. I'm assuming my opponent's going to play the Mana Worm. Yep. Which is perfectly alright. So next turn we weapon, coin, Deadly Poison, kill the Mana Worm. Coin, poison, kill the worm. Good. Keep the weapon just in case I want to Shiv. So we have Edwin Van Cleef in here, which gets +2/+2 for each card played this turn. And seeing how I have a whole bunch of fairly low mana, that's annoying. Fairly low mana cards, I figure that could be very useful. Although there's not much I can do this turn unless I want to clear that out. I don't want to refresh my weapon, so just pass. I don't really want to Blade Fury either. Not yet.
I'll never tell.
This might be worth Blade Fury. Blade Fury and refresh, or... No, I'll have to save the Fan of Knives. So yeah, Blade Fury. refresh. And save. No need to hit him just yet. Unstable Portal is such good value. He's gonna kill this, of course, with his hero ability. But that lets me play Fan of Knives. And Shiv, actually, if I want to clear out the whole board. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Gets me 2 creatures. This one gets buffed up. And I have, if any of them live, hopefully, I have some cards I can actually play next turn with Edwin Van Cleef. Get a pretty strong creature out there. Good, good, good. What else you got? Frostbolt? No, Flame Cannon. Hit the other one. Thank you.
Do you need a blessing?
Snakes. It has to be snakes.
Alright, so what do we want to do? Vanish here could be fun. Maybe. Or I could do Betrayal. Yeah, let's Vanish. Why not? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now my opponent has a whole bunch of creatures. And that's okay. I could sap some of the more annoying ones.
Do you need a blessing?
Can Betrayal on those two. Yeah, I think that's a good start. So we'll start with a Betrayal.
Taste the mana.
We'll do a sap on this one. And that lets me play Edwin Van Cleef. Also.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Good. Perfect. That survives the Flame Strike. More armor smiths. Okay, eventually we have to kill these armor smiths.
Let the pain speak to me.
I almost want my opponent to overdraw. Oh, Jesus. Alright. What are we going to kill? This could do Betrayal on those two. Gets my opponent a card. But that's okay, because it buffs this up. And we want that. And I want to use this to kill that. So we're going to throw in Deadly Poison. I guess I should have thrown this out there. Or I could throw this out there. Which will die to Flame Strike. They both will, so it doesn't matter.
Here we go.
Alright. I've got a bit of a Blade Fury set up here. Hoping he doesn't have Flame Strike. Probably does.
I'm
He's
sorry.
a jerk. Of course he does. Blade Fury would be good if I could buff my weapon up just a little bit more. I can take out that Flame Leviathan. 4, 6, 3. Perfect. It's a lot of armor. I hope he doesn't have another flame strike. He might. I'm sure he has a way to deal with this, but still. If I had more mana, I would have cast Conceal. But I don't. I can sprint, but that won't leave me with too much mana on the board. Oh, that's actually alright. For me. That's annoying. That's what he got through the summon portal, which is just annoying, is what that is. Alright, so let's sprint. And we'll eviscerate what? I can't kill that, so I might as well eviscerate that. And we'll cast Conceal, which won't save stuff from Rag, but it'll save him from hitting me directly, or targeting them directly, and that leaves me with stuff I can have alive for a little bit longer. Alright, that unfortunately is painful. How many cards does he have? Oh, if he can fill the board, again, with mirror images and crap, I could vanish everything. This might be worth a vanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll have 9 cards. No, I'll have 10 cards. I'm dead. I mean, he's got a fireball. But he's got a fireball, obviously. But that was fun. Or he can just play Rag and hope to hit me. How did I get this? Oh, that's what it summoned when I did Vanish. I wonder if Lothab would be... Lothab might be good for, just in general, for these hands, because that's a turn where your opponent can't really run a spell. There you go. See? That's all you had to do. Let's put Lothab in here and see if that does anything. So, what do we want to trade for Lothab? Sap, Adversary, Blade, Fairy, Betrayal. I kind of want to keep the Sinister Strike only because it gets me creatures early on. I want both Deadly Poisons, Fan of Knives, Van Cleave. See, I don't have Preparation in there because I don't get to play it quickly enough. I'm going to get rid of an Azure Drake, and in place of that, I'm going to put in a Lothab. Alright, let's give that a shot. So I traded a 5-mana minion for a 5-mana minion. The Azure Drakes don't live long enough anyways. And Lothab can save me from a Flame Strike. And he doesn't die to a Flame Strike. So I think it's worthwhile. It's a better value. I don't get a card, but still. Jelociraptor. Jelociraptor? I got it. I don't get it. Alright, we're throwing everything back. I don't need sap this early on. Come to realize that I don't need any of these. This is a terrible starting hand. I don't have any way of ramping up to sprint right away. Cold Blood does no good until I have minions. I don't want to play Edwin Van Cleef without doing something else first, so... Wow, my opponent gets to get some decent minions to start off with. Oh, good. Another sprint. I mean, these are both awesome much later on. right now, they do me absolutely zero good at all. Maybe I should have kept the sap. Maybe I'll get rid of a Vanish for a lower mana card. Like Preparation? No. I could get a weapon. Doesn't work as a spell, doesn't get me much, but this is something.
Here we go.
Yeah, screw it. I'll have to refresh my weapon. I did that just to get a creature on the board. Well, Millhouse Mana Storm is annoying. Not very good for me. I could play Edmund Van Cleef and Coldblood on Edmund Van Cleef for another creature, but that is such a good combo. Alright, what I can do is this, followed by that. Gets me a 4/4 at least, which will die right away to his 5/5, because I know how this son of a bitch thinks. It's exactly what he's going to do. What I'd like to do is vanish his Millhouse Mana Storm, have him play it again so I can play both sprints. Oh Jesus, this might kill me. Yep, I'm dead. Well, so much for that, but I had a shitty starting hand. Alright, let's edit this. Let's get rid of a Vanish. Let's play something else earlier so that Shadow Step maybe, but maybe not. What else have we got that I can play earlier on? Headcrack, I don't really want to play. I don't have that many cards. No, not you. Get out of there. Preparation into Vanish is the only thing I can think of that makes sense. Backstab too. Could be useful early on, but the zero cost minions are useless, so there's only two, either a Wisp or the Training Dummy, and they're, yeah, not very useful. So preparation, so I can get an early Vanish though, is turn 4, not Vanish, but a turn 4 sprint, and then I can get a not only 3 cards, but also a 7 cost minion out on the board. Holy crap, IR Lemons, also Rogue. That's unusual. I kind of want to keep this. I'm throwing Edwin Van Cleef back. Screw it. Alright, 2 shivs and a microphone.
Pleasure is mine. Well played.
I also meant to do greetings.
The pleasure is mine.
Alright, that's not exactly what I wanted. I wanted a preparation and then a sprint, but that's okay. Alright, fair enough. I'm just gonna weapon up and hit him. Alright, so I could do Betrayal on this thing later if I really want to. Or I could Shiv, get a card. Or I could Blade Fury for whatever that's worth. Yeah, let's Shiv. I think the cards are more worth it. Do I want to Shiv again or Sap? No. This is fine. Okay.
Put this apple on your head. Target acquired.
It's annoying. Frankly, quite rude. So Betrayal, Sap. Or Fan of Knives. No. Let's do Betrayal. Sap. somewhere in here I can play Lotheb, maybe next turn.
Put this apple on your head.
Depending on what else my opponent decides to do. Don't hit the... Oh, well, never mind. It don't matter. Betrayal again, I'm thinking. Fan of Knives, and then run this into that. As much as I'd like to play Lotheb, I think this is the better choice. So then we run this into that. Then we Fan of Knives. And then we figure out what to do after this. So I do have Blade Fury, Deadly Poison that I can use. That's kind of a good combo for clearing out a full board. Sinister Strike if I want to get more creatures. I'm actually okay with this. The 2-1. He is hitting me for a whole crap load, which is just annoying. But we're going to Deadly Poison. Hit him once. Blade Fury to clear out everybody. Sinister Strike because reasons. Run a spider until. Good. Alright, I'm still not doing great. But I've got a pretty full board. I've got Lotheb waiting. Don't vanish, because that's going to be a lot of creatures that unfortunately go back to my hand. Oh, he's going to sprint. Good. And he gets Dr. Boom, which is fine with me. I think. Because I can do that, send that back, and I can play Lotheb. Make him have to think about what he has to do. He's got 10 cards, and more importantly, probably won't be able to play the spells that he wants to play this turn, because they're all going to cost 5 more. So he's probably going to play Dr. Boom, if I had to guess, but I might have lethal. So there's that. Do I have lethal? Let's figure this out. So 3, 5, 10, yes.
Well played.
Okay, there you go. That was fun, and we got a golden vanish. Let's do one more, just for shits, giggles, and why the hell not? I don't know how that expression is supposed to end. Actually, it doesn't have an end. It's just shits and giggles. I'm trying to come up with an end. Patent pending, patent pending, patent pending. So, actually, trademark pending. Shits, giggles, and a banana split. We're playing against Fat Bear, who is a priest, and that gets me away from whatever the hell else I was talking about earlier. What do we want to keep? I'm going to keep the Shiv. We're going to get rid of Trade Prince Galawax. I really want to keep this, but I'm afraid I won't get a chance to use it. So, not early enough. Unfortunately, these are worse. For now, at least. Yeah, they're all worse. Oh, good. Well. Alright, gonna coin into Northshire Cleric, that's fine. And another Northshire Cleric, that's fine too. Because I'm not going to entertain this. Just gonna weapon up and pass my turn. I can Fan of Knives, but meanwhile that'll get me a creature. That creature will die to things. This might be okay. If I Deadly Poison and kill this stuff. So here's the problem, of course. And rage +1 attack, which it will do anyways. Alright, we'll have to. He's gonna get card draw out of this. It's the downside. The upside is I'll kill both of these at least next turn, so. There's my prep. Oh, I can prep sprint. Do I want to prep sprint? Kill one of these.
Here we go.
Prep sprint. How many cards will that get me? 8. Alright. Oh, nice. Does my opponent have the coin? He did. He used it. So I don't have to worry about Holy Nova until next turn. Unfortunately, he got Gallywax, but that's fine. What can I do to solve this problem? Well, first of all, we kill that. That's one way to solve this problem. I can assassinate this, but he gets an assassinate for that. I could use this, which will give one of my minions +3 attack, which is still not enough to kill that. I could do this in Cold Blood, assuming it hits the right minion. I think assassinate is the right choice here. Okay, this is terrible. I need to dump my hand. Because I'm going to lose... I don't need my hand. I'm going to lose 3 cards now for this Fell Reaver. So I need to actually get as much damage in as I can on the next turn, I guess. Which is doable. First we can Loatheb. No, that's a terrible idea. So there goes 3 cards. There goes my trade Prince Gallywax. There goes 3 more cards. Oh, come on. That's just stupid lucky. I could assassinate my own minion, which seems like a terrible idea as well. If I weapon 3, 6, run this in, use this to kill that, or I just hit him directly, or I assassinate, I'm going to run out of cards. Screw it. Fine. It's fine. I can do 20 damage, maybe. Especially if I get a Blade Fury. As long as most of my board lives. Which it might. So 5, 8 is 13. Plus 4 is 17. Do I have lethal? I do. What the hell is he doing? Okay, I have no idea what he was thinking. Good. Alright. I would have tried to get me to run out of cards and built up a board, but the hell. I'll take it. Alright, one more. I can't. I'm on a roll. Kind of. That Fell Reaper Golem is such a terrible, terrible card. It's an 8/8, but as long as your opponent can keep playing cards, and when you have spells like this, a lot of them are low mana, you're going to get your opponent to run out of stuff, out of cards in their deck, and then they will fatigue, and then they will die, and then something 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 profit. So now I think I'm going to do one more video on this Tavern Brawl just to try a warrior, even though I think warrior is probably the most disadvantaged out of all the classes, and I don't have a lot of the good warrior cards like Brawl. Actually, I don't think I can do warrior with, just because I don't have a lot of the cards. Even Brawl sucks because it pulls your minion that you summon into the mix. Brucifier! And it's another rogue. Deadly Poison is great. I think Cold Blood here is okay, although I'd rather have it for later. So let's get rid of Cold Blood. Maybe it might be a dumb idea, but Conceal would be better later too. I was hoping to get something like, not Sap, but Shiv or Fan of Knives. Sap's alright for stuff. Go ahead. Do it. Coin something stupid. Or just pass your turn. Good. Alright, so we weapon up. I might Deadly Poison next turn. I don't think anyone's actually running Harrison Jones or whatchamacallit. Alright, fair enough. That means I'm not going to summon a creature. Every now and again it summons the Doomsayer, so we'll just refresh our weapon and let it clear off his board. So we've got Cold Blood back. Alright. Could be good. Did neither of us have anything we can play? Apparently not. Alright. I mean, I don't know. Shit. This is alright. I got a 4-2 out there until he returns it to my hand or backstabs it. But hey, at least I'm trying. Yep. And there it is. I'm tempted to just Fan of Knives here to see what else I can get. Got a 3-3, that's decent. And we'll play the egg again. Because if he does Fan of Knives or something, maybe I can get some whelps out of it. Not expecting much. But something. What does this do? Rather max +5. Okay. Well, I get a whelp out of it, I guess. It's kind of something. So that's good, Warsong Commander, and I am going to kill it. What else you got? Okay, that's actually pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Betrayal first. So it kills those two. Unfortunately, that gives my opponent the Betrayal. Interesting, so I gave my opponent Betrayal, but I got a Cho. I wonder if he'll give me the Betrayal back or some other spell. If I had a Cho, I'd probably play it in this deck just because it would be silly and fun. It's kind of like I have the Trade Prince here. It's just silly and fun. I could play Trade Prince Conceal. But we'll see what spells I get. Okay. Thank you. I think what I might want to do is Fan of Knives, then Blade Fury. And just clear this out. Hit him. It's a mech, not a beast. Dang. Renew weapon. Good. Don't vanish everything, because that will be annoying. Transform into a 5-2 minion or a 2-5 minion, yep. Oh, good. Bad. But we can sap that, so that's something. Or I can just assassinate it, which might be the smarter thing to do. And my opponent is at 10 cards. You know, sapping it would be like assassinating it because his hand is too full. So unless he gets rid of a card, sapping might be the slightly wiser choice. Nope, he's going to get rid of cards. Okay. Oh, jeez. Alright, it's fine. That's fine. We are going to assassinate the crap out of that thing. Okay. Well, that ended kind of prematurely. But anyways, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed this video, folks. If you did, leave a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, my name's Leducium. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Later!